much. This is Halftime TV, and we are about to witness greatness. We're about to witness history. I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section so folks can actually, let me see if you'll see it. So okay, I dropped the link in the comment section. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it should be there. We drop the link in the comment section. So let me know if you can see it. 1500 on the live stream. So bless up everybody. 1500 on the live stream. Bless up everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Halftime TV play-by-play analysis for the next 90 minutes. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, so YouTube, CONCACAF. So on the CONCACAF YouTube page, you can watch it there. Don't worry, I'm gonna go over to StreamYard and see if I can put it over there. The CONCACAF YouTube page, you can watch it there. You can also watch it on Paramount Plus, or if you're in Jamaica, Television Jamaica is showing it live. So TVJ, they're showing it live. We have Paramount Plus, and then we have what's the name? Hold on. All right, so national anthems currently being played. I'm gonna drop it in the comment section. Don't worry. I'm gonna write it out. So CONCACAF YouTube. No, TVJ's coverage starts at 8 p.m. So probably they're wrapping up news. All right, so those are the three options that you have. Those are the three options that you have if you want to watch the game live. At least I am using the CONCACAF YouTube page. CONCACAF YouTube page. That's where I've watched most of the games. And what we'll be doing as well is we will be keeping you informed on the other games, because remember we went through the different possibilities of what could happen if different scenarios present themselves. So all the what ifs, we went through them a little bit earlier. Now it's down to the business end, where these 11 players that we mentioned a little bit, ESPN, yes, ESPN2, I see. Oh, there you go. So we have ESPN as well. So see, yes, CONCACAF 1 started. Well, CONCACAF 1, they're singing the national anthem, belting out the national anthem too. CONCACAF 1, they're ready. Fans are ready. Fans are excited. You can hear it. The fans are ready to go. The fans are ready to go. Don't worry, we're gonna create that atmosphere here too. We're gonna get it running. But it's Jamaica versus Curacao, and it's time. It's time. We've waited so long. We've waited so long, and the time is now. John, all right. We CONCACAF Live has started. So CONCACAF's Live has started, people. Well, not necessarily started, but you get the idea. Like if you're not at the national stadium this evening, like if you're in Jamaica and you're not at the national stadium, like I don't know what to say. If you're in Jamaica, you need to be at the National Stadium this evening. If you're in Jamaica, you need to be at the National Stadium. And if you're not, you need to be here at Halftime TV. All right, so we're not accepting any call-ins right now. We're not accepting any call-ins because we're gonna get to our coverage of the game. No more call-ins. We're gonna get to the coverage of the game right now because we don't want folks to get distracted from the matter at hand. But Jamaica versus Curacao, it is time. VAR is ready.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability.
Will explode. All right. In Curacao, just be Jamaica. How can we see the field? We shared the links a little bit earlier. It is CONCACAF YouTube page. It's TVJ. It's ESPN, and it is Paramount Plus if you're in the United States. The link to watch it. All right. Let's see if we can skate the link in there. I tried posting the link a little bit earlier and it didn't allow me, Don't know what that was about. Or you know what? All right, give me a sec. Let me try putting it here. All right, so there's the link. There's the link that you can watch it on. The game is underway. Someone had said a little bit earlier that if Jamaica doesn't score in the first 3 minutes, it's problem. All right. So we dropped the link there just now. And we're gonna jump over to play-by-play action. Shamar Nicholson, ball over the top. Woof. Almost in there. It's say not available in this country. Okay, sorry about that. So play-by-play happening right now. We're gonna share it on the screen in a second. But I think what's happening is there are a lot of folks who want to get to watch the game. All right, so we're gonna share the screen now. Stop screen, and then we're gonna go back to sharing the screen. But it's just about 3 minutes into the game. Jamaica, bright start. But ball over the top to Shamar Nicholson. Almost caught the Curacao defense off guard. So TV Direct from Curacao is transmitting it online. So let me pin that. Let me pin that for those in Curacao who want to watch the game. It is Jamaica versus Curacao. 3 minutes gone into this one. 3 minutes gone into this one. It's 0-0. As Curacao currently on the attack. Ball cleared by Ethan Pinnock. Throw into the Jamaican team. Lot of big up the entire Philly Massive. Big up the entire Philly Massive. The first 4 minutes in the game, both teams trying to exert a bit of control. Both teams trying to get a foothold into this game so far. Interception there, as it was an attempt to play the ball through, but ball back to Andre Blake, and the Jamaican defenders, they recycle it. Long crossfield ball. Ronaldo Sifa sneaking in behind, and it is one. So reports here coming in from the National Stadium. The gate flat on the floor. Gate flat on the floor. Folks went to the National Stadium with tickets and didn't end up using those tickets because the fans decided that they were going in this evening. And as you can see, for those of us, or for those of you who are watching, the National Stadium is packed to capacity. National Stadium packed to capacity. Richard King there advancing forward, and Curacao, they've weathered the first 5 minutes of this game. First 5 minutes of the game. And one of our callers mentioned a little bit earlier that Jamaica needed to score in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Rare attack there from Curacao. Played into touch by the Jamaican defender Dexter Lembikisa. But so far, both teams equally matched, or evenly matched. Bakuna takes it in midfield, spreads it wide. Gets it down. Intercepted by Ian Frey. And Jamaica again builds from the back. Usually struggling in midfield. No difference this time around. Cephas is down. Praying for Jamaica. Let's see if that was a foul or if it was just a throw in. Nothing in that really. Defender stretching around, Cephas and winning the ball. The referee agrees with me. This is CONCACAF. You don't get those. So the Curacao team, they'll be taking this game. They'll be taking this game and breaking it down into segments. If they can make it past the first 15 and then the next 15 and then the next 15, that's how they'll be approaching this game. Jamaica is desperate, Curacao not so much, but that doesn't change the fact that this is a team with good footballers who understand the mission at hand. If there's ever a home crowd advantage, it is today. The National Stadium is a sea of yellow right now as the Reggae Boys have the hope of a nation on their backs. Curacao playing out from the back and then into midfield. Frey mopping up. Looks bright so far. First 10 minutes or so of this game. Foul on Dexter Lembikisa. So the game is currently being aired on CONCACAF's YouTube channel. It's being aired on ESPN. It's being aired on Paramount Plus and also on TVJ. So those are the options. These are the teams that have purchased these are the channels that have purchased broadcasting rights. Oof, Ethan Pinnock being outmuscled there. We don't see that too often. As Curacao make their way forward, cross into the box. Leandro Bacuna misjudges that, promising Curacao attack. Ends up in disappointment. Nothing from that. But Richard King advancing the team forward, him and Isaac Hayden. The Curacao team not pressing too high, allowing the Jamaican defenders time on the ball.
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words create your.
And ends up playing it all the way back to the half line mark. So a lot of energy from the Curacao team, but it's not really past the halfway mark. Isaac Hayden, both he and Ian Frey have started off well. They're breaking up that midfield, or those midfield plays that Curacao is trying to put together. Another ball over the top, too high for Dexter Lembikisa. Keep the votes coming in, folks. Keep the votes coming in. We have 3,000 votes in already. Will Jamaica qualify this evening? It's Juninho Bacuna who's down injured. We already have 45,000 views on this video. Keep on sharing the live stream, folks. Keep on subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet done so. This is Halftime TV, and this is Jamaica versus Curacao. It's World Cup qualifying. It's the final round, and it is the Reggae Boys with the hope of Jamaica on their shoulders. Roughly 10 minutes, 11 minutes and 45. So just under 12 minutes gone in this game so far. Neither goalkeeper has had to make a save. And so far, the Curacao team, I think they would have been the happier of the two, knowing that, hey, we weathered that early storm. Hopefully we can get the Jamaican fans a little bit quiet. Hopefully we can get the Jamaican fans a little bit quiet, because then we can grow into this game. But very open first. Not open, but very cagey first 13 minutes in this game. 63% possession for Jamaica, 37% possession for Curacao. Zero shots on target, zero big chances created. Accurate pass, 48% for Jamaica. 48 accurate passes, which is 70% for Jamaica, 63% for Curacao. So both teams still a little bit cagey. Expected goals 0.05 for Curacao, 0 for Jamaica. Ooh, huge chunks of the pitch coming up there. They need to work on this national stadium pitch, you know, because Ronaldo Cephas just now, I don't know what happened, but made an attempt to recover a ball, and I'm telling you, huge, like two handfuls of grass basically coming up. So they need to work on that. Header by Greg Lay, and Bakuna nods it into his brother. So Juninho nods it into Leandro. Oof. Close call there. Foul on Juninho Bakuna. Richard King. Rash tackle there from him. And what it means is Curacao have an opportunity on the just about 2 yards from the 18-yard box. Let's see how that one goes. Oof, yes. Hand to the face. Hand to the face. Hand to the face. And the stop start to this game, again, will benefit Curacao. And the first save of the game, Leandro Bakuna, shot from the free kick, saved by Andre Blake. So from about 30 yards out, yeah, that's where this free kick was. About 30 yards out, roughly. Leandro Bakuna keeping Andre Blake on his toes, both literally and figuratively. Comfortable for Andre Blake, though, all day long, as the shot from the left hand side of the 18-yard box to Andre Blake, left hand side is saved, and that was Curaçao's first shot on target. So Richard King, ball over the top for Shamar Nicholson, running the channels. Shamar Nicholson goes over, pressure on the defender. But Andre Blake playing high off his line, playing it over the top. Shamar Nicholson from about 45 yards. Bobby Reed, shot on goal. And that should have been 1-0 for Jamaica. That should have been 1-0 for Jamaica. The fans in the National Stadium cannot believe it. So Shamar Nicholson hyping up the fans. His shot from 35 yards out was blocked by the defender. fell kindly for Bobby D. Cordova-Reed, who got his shot away. And at 16 minutes in, hopefully this moment does not come back to haunt the Reggae Boys, but they should have been 1-0 up. Oof, that right-hand side there, clear opportunity for Curacao. Oof, Curacao causing a lot of problems in the Jamaican box. Ronaldo Cephas, he is there and he's getting his body on the line, helping out defensively. And I think this is one of the reasons why Coach Steve McLaren cannot bench Ronaldo Cephas. His defensive contributions off late have been invaluable. So, again, Jamaica turning over the ball too easily. Curacao, they were in just now. Had it not been for good defending, but this game is a little bit more open than folks would have expected. A little bit more open than they would have expected. Shamar Nicholson threw one goal there. It's end-to-end stuff, folks. End-to-end, end-to-end. Anything you can do, I can do it too. That's what we're seeing. Because Bakuna going one end and then Demari Gray bringing the team forward and passing it through to Shamar Nicholson, who, again, under heavy pressure from the Curacao defender, wasn't able to steer it goalwards. He wasn't able to steer it goalwards. 20 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Curacao, they're not coming here to sit back. They're attacking at every opportunity. They want to win this game. So it's not just about drawing. They want to win this game. Clearest chance of the game so far, Jamaica. But Curacao, they too have had good chances in the game. And who knows, we probably should have gotten or should have had 2 goals already. Shamar Nicholson pressing there. Curacao on the attack. The offside flag goes up. Just about a quarter way there, folks. Just about a quarter of the way. It's 0-0. Jamaica has had some looks, but so has Curacao. So has Curacao. And they're making sure that Jamaica works for it this evening. Bakuna, nice turn. He wins a foul. I tell you, this is end-to-end stuff, people. It's kind of like a boxing match because every time Jamaica goes forward, Curacao, they make an attack on the other end. Oof, another shot from Locadia, saved by Andre Blake. That one coming from the edge of the 18-yard box. Shot on target again. Stinging the gloves of Andre Blake, but straight down the middle. Routine save for Andre Blake. You would have expected him to save that. If you want to watch the match, you can watch the match on.
Can you please just hear me out?
No, all work management platforms are the same.
Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use.
Watch it on ESPN. You can watch it on TVJ as well as Paramount Plus. Those are just a few of the options. But it's been a good game of football so far, I tell you, because crunching tackling midfield there from Frey. And Curacao wins a foul, one that's taken quickly, a free kick taken quickly. Curacao is getting some chances, people. They're getting some chances. I tell you, both teams need to get their chances or to put their chances away. But right now, I think this Curacao team is giving Jamaica a run for their money. The best things in life don't come easy, and they're making Jamaica work for it. 25 minutes in, just about, and it's been non-stop action, end-to-end stuff, people. Remember, smash the like button and subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. If you're watching the game, Curaçao's playmaker, Comenencia, he's one to keep an eye on. Demari Gray, we're seeing him drift a little bit infield. So far, he's been the heart of everything positive that Jamaica has done. Good attempt there from Locadia. Good hold of play. Richard King takes it forward calmly, plays it to Demari Gray in the center of the pitch. He's tackled and hustled off it by Comenencia. Bobby D. Cordova-Reed dropping back a little bit deeper in this phase of the play. And if we remember back to the first 10 minutes or so, he received the clearest opportunity of the game. Shuffling the box there. They still can't get it clear. Still can't get it clear. Jamaica keeping the pressure on. Keeping the pressure on. And it eventually goes out for a throw into Curacao. But that one was a dangerous corner into the box. Curacao struggling to clear their lines right now, as the Jamaicans are basically camped out in the Curacao half, and it eventually goes out for another corner. Goes out for another corner. Clearance again, struggling to get out of their half as the Jamaican team. They're camped out in the Curacao half right now, and it's eventually a good kick. Woo. Lukaku touch there from Ronaldo Cephas. Isaac Hayden gets his shot away, but it's over the top of the goal. And for the last few minutes, with a pair of corners, Jamaica has been in the Curacao half. So complaints already coming in about the Jamaica about Jamaica's lack of midfield, or lack of creative options in midfield, I should say. Injured player there. I tell you, the pitch today, the pitch has been so horrendous. So Demari Gray, he's down, who clutching his knee, and he attempted to intercept the ball. The pitch gave way, and he ended up on the deck. Kaim Dixon and Dujon Richards warming up, and the fans are going wild. So Demari Gray losing his footing because of the condition of the pitch. He's back to his feet, and the referee resumes play with a drop ball. But yeah, we need to work on this pitch, people. I've said it time and time again. They need to work on this pitch. Because the same a couple minutes ago, Ronaldo Cephas, he was down. And as bad as Curaçao's pitch was, Jamaica's pitch, although it's grass, it's still very bad. So shout out everyone. This is pretty good so far. I agree. This match is a very good match to watch so far. For those who were expecting Curacao to sit back and basically to soak up pressure, so far left disappointed. I can't say I'm not happy with it. I'm glad they've come to actually play football and we'll actually see a good game. So Leandro Bacuna plays it out wide, and Dexter Lembikisa intercepts. It's a Jamaica throw. And again, they build from back. Richard King has had a good start to this game. Ethan Pinnock has had a little bit of work to do on that right-hand side. But overall, it's been a good start defensively from both teams. Jamaica, the game has somewhat evened out a little bit more. 56% possession for Jamaica, 44% for Curacao. Expected goal, 0.37 for Curacao, 0.15 for Jamaica. A total of 6 shots for Curacao so far, 3 shots for Jamaica, 2 on target for Curacao, 1 on target for Jamaica, and 1 big chance created for Jamaica, none for Curacao. It's 0-0, Jamaica versus Curacao, 30 minutes in. And if you're just joining us, this is the final round of World Cup qualifying for CONCACAF. It's Jamaica versus Curacao. In the other games, 0-0, Costa Rica, Honduras, Suriname 0-0, Haiti is leading Nicaragua by 1-0. Panama is leading El Salvador by 1-0, and Trinidad and Tobago leading Bermuda by 1-0. So Ronaldo Cephas gets it on the left-hand side of the pitch, plays it back to the defender, Greg Lee, who passes it across to Ethan Pinnock, and they recycle it, ball with Richard King, and it goes back around to the goalkeeper. Welcome, Verona Francis. Long ball over the top, Ronaldo Cephas. He's challenged. Referee says throw in, and Jamaica has a throw in midway the Curacao half. They pass it back to the defenders. A lot of these breaks in play, set pieces or whatnot, have gone back to the defenders. All the way back to the goalkeeper in this instance. Headed ball in the middle. Leandro Bacuna. and Juninho Bacuna, giving the Jamaican defenders a lot of work to do this evening. So the Bacuna brothers, Richard King, he's remonstrating with the referee. Referee points a finger to him and says, hey, if you don't keep quiet, you'll be getting a card the next time around. Little bit of grabbing there from Richard King. Referee blew the whistle. He's wondering what he did wrong. I'm pretty sure he knows what he did wrong. Professional players playing at the highest level. He knows what he did wrong. But it's been a moment since Jamaica actually put some good build-up play, some good combinations together in an attacking sense. Curacao, they've been doing that a little bit more, a little bit better. When they get the ball, they're trying to play it in midfield. The goalkeeper hasn't had too many touches of the ball if he hasn't had to. So unlike Jamaica, Curacao, the goalkeeper gets the ball only if he absolutely has to. But when the defenders get the ball, they're playing it into midfield, and then the midfielders are connecting it forward. Bacuna shot from outside the 18, wide. Wide. Small contingent of Curacao fans cheering on because they know that their team, is still in this game, as the noise at the National Stadium has died down somewhat. Folks can't believe that Jamaica has the team playing on this pitch. That's how bad the pitch is. Since man, I'm flattening the gate. I'm walking at the National Stadium, as I had said before. Gate get kicked down, everybody gone in. But yes, Curacao looking good through the middle. Oof. Breakdown in communication there, as again they're walking through the midfield as if Jamaica doesn't have anybody there. Long throw into the box from Ethan Pinnock. Curacao first attempt at clearance doesn't work. Jamaica gets some combinations together. Shamar Nicholson passes it out wide. It's back in. Interception again. The ball is recovered. Hmm? um, So yeah, this is what's happening. Right now it's 0-0. It's 36 minutes gone in the game so far. Curacao looks the better of the two teams from an attacking sense, if I'm to be honest with you. Leandro Bacuna is causing all sorts of problems for the Jamaican team. On that instance, Ian Frey coming across to cover Demari Gray, who was helping out defensively. But Leandro Bacuna and Juninho Bacuna, they have been pivotal to everything that Curacao has been doing this evening. The number 10, keep an eye on him, wearing the captain armband for Curacao, playing on the left-hand side, Locadia playing down the middle, and his brother Juninho and Hansen occupying that right-hand side. Jamaica has no midfield. I think that has been the problem. That has been a problem that Jamaica has had over the last few years. Ronaldo Cephas trying to sneak in there around the back, pace to burn as always, and forcing a corner. Takes the corner. If Jamaica gets a goal from this corner, then I think the fans at the National Stadium will turn it on its head. But Bobby Reed over the corner, looking to take it, kick and run. Will this be one of those games where the individual quality bails out Steve McLaren? Again, we've spoken about it. The lack of team play, the lack of build-up play, kick and run down, as Kareem is saying there, that we've seen time and time again, where Jamaica constantly bypasses the midfield, and just a single moment of brilliance changes everything and sends the game on its head. Will this evening be one of those evenings? We will find out. But for now, 38 minutes gone into this game, and Curacao, they've held their own. It's not a game where I can honestly say Jamaica has been dominant, because they haven't. Curacao has been the more positive of the two teams. They've had good build-up play. They've caused Jamaica a lot of problems from an attacking sense. They've shown why they are on top of the group, and although folks were expecting them to come here and quote-unquote park the bus, that has not been the case this evening. That has not been the case any at all. They've come out and they've basically put the Reggae Boys on the back foot from the first whistle. So the expectation that, hey, we need extra coverage for the defenders because they're going to play on the counter-attack hasn't been the case. Dangerous ball in the box from Juninho Bakuna on that instance, cleared. So 40 minutes in, it's Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. At the 40-minute mark, Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. Not a scoreline that a lot of the Jamaicans on here would have liked. And from a statistics perspective, this is how it's played out so far. 57% possession for Curacao, 43% for Jamaica. Or sorry, on the flip side, 57% for Jamaica, 43% for Curacao. 1 shot on target, 4 shots total for Jamaica. 7 shots, 2 shots on target for Curacao. 2 corner kicks for Jamaica. 7 fouls to 9. So 9 fouls for Jamaica, 7 fouls for Curacao. 1 offside apiece. So both teams equally matched in that instance. So far this game, the Curacao team will be thinking it is halfway there. We're halfway there. I think the teams have been canceling out each other. Demari Gray, not on the same wavelength there as Lembikisa on the overlap. But remember, smash the like button and subscribe to Halftime TV if you haven't yet done so. We've had over 80,000 views on this video. Remember, keep on smashing the like button, keep on sharing, keep on telling your friends. This is Halftime TV, and we're halfway to glory as Jamaica looks to secure a win. Absolutely needed, a must-win game against Curacao. As things stand right now, Curacao is heading through to the World Cup as the smallest nation to qualify to the World Cup. Just over 150,000 people. A draw or a win means Curacao qualifies automatically. Jamaica needs a win if they are to qualify And they also need, if they don't win, they need to hope for a lot of things to go their way. So I can't really say any of these players who have started have been bad so far. I think it's been a good start. It's been a good start, but Jamaica is up against a very good team. Damian Lowe cheering on the fans from the stands. Oof. Ball bouncing through there to the back post and is cleared. Goes out for throwing. Bobby Reed again sneaking in around that back post. And some may argue he should have gotten on the end of that. Ian Frey ball over the top. Expertly defended by the Curacao defender, and Room picks it up. Damian Lowe coaching from the bench as Coach Steve McLaren is sitting and Lowe is on his feet. Assistant coach there for Curacao cheering the team on, saying, hey, Jamaica definitely needs to score in this first half, because definitely agree on it. If they do not score in the first half, the second half will be even cagier than it is now. One umbrella represented in the stands there as we're seeing the cheerleaders. But 44 minutes gone in this game so far. 44 minutes gone in the game so far. It is Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. The positive to take from the game is that it is still 0-0, so it's still there for the taking. The situation is the same as it was at the beginning of this game. So Jamaica's task hasn't changed. You still need to get a goal. Something that over 3 halves of football against Curacao in these World Cup qualifiers, they haven't managed. So 3 halves of football against Curacao in the qualifiers, and Jamaica still hasn't managed a goal against them. Bakuna, heart of everything that the team does. Free, trying to be cheeky there. 1 minute, the board goes up. 1 minute of added time in this, the first half. Obispo intercepts. But let's go over that final phase of play again. That left-hand side, Curacao, most of their attack is coming down the left-hand side through Leandro Bakuna. Most of their attack coming down the left-hand side through Leandro Bakuna. In the early part of the game, we saw the right-hand side, Ethan Pinnock having a little bit of work to do. We saw Ronaldo Cephas having to track back to help out.
Hey, business owner, tired of wasting hours on scheduling, attendance, and payroll? Connect Team's here to simplify all of that for you. With Connect Team's
coming down the left-hand side from a Curacao perspective, and the referee blows the whistle for halftime. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. Curacao halfway there. Jamaica needs a goal, same as it was at the beginning of the game. The Curacao team celebrates. They know that they are halfway there. Total shots, 4 from Jamaica, 7 from Curacao. So Curacao has outshot Jamaica in this first half. Shots on target, 1 from Jamaica. 2 from Curacao, 2 corners for Jamaica. So Jamaica needs to make those set pieces work. 2 corners from Jamaica and 1 from 2 corners from Jamaica, none from Curacao. So there you have it. That's the first half, Jamaica versus Curacao. We're still checking in to see what's happening there. National Stadium packed to the brim. Shamar Nicholson, he's up for it. You didn't change your shirt. Shamar Nicholson is up for it. Damian Lowe is up for it. He's cheering from the bench as the fans make their way for a drink or for a snack. And I tell you what, halftime TV, we will do the same. We'll just go grab a snack and we'll be back in a second. Go and get yourselves a drink, get yourself something to munch on, as we'll be back for the second half in just a minute. But from that first half, a lot of positive to take from a Jamaican perspective when you're going forward. As always, I think the problem is there. The problem persists. No midfield from Jamaica. Curacao, they've outplayed Jamaica in midfield. Shelley and Fraser Price in the stands there with her family. We're seeing a lot of politicians there. Nerves getting the better of a lot of the Jamaican supporters right now, because if they were nervous at the beginning of the game, they're even more nervous right now, because it's 45 minutes between them and an automatic World Cup qualifying spot. Yeah. All right. So as I said, we're gonna grab something and we will be back in just about 2 minutes. So stay put. We'll leave the statistics on the screen, but we swoof out. Hello, welcome back, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. As we get ourselves ready for the second half of play, let's give you a quick recap of what the first half looks like, or the first half looked like. Jamaica, some clear openings. Bobby D. Cordova Reed, best opportunity of the first half by a country mile, but there were also some good opportunities for Curacao. And for those who were expecting Curacao to come out and to quote unquote park the bus, that was not the case, as they've kept the Jamaican defenders honest throughout the entirety of this game. I expect there to be some changes because it's all on the line right now. 45 minutes away. Curacao, if the result stands, they're okay with it. Jamaica needs a win, and as a result, I think the coach should make a couple of changes at halftime. I think the midfielders for Jamaica, they've been good. Curacao, they've been doing a lot of midfield work and they look so smooth and clean in midfield. Jamaica, on the other hand, a little bit more disjointed. Most of Curaçao's play has gone through Leandro Bacuna. It's come down the left-hand side where Dexter Lembikisa is. We haven't seen a whole lot on the right-hand side, bar maybe 2 attempts in the first, maybe 15 minutes on the right-hand side, where Hansen and Juninho Bacuna made a foray forward, and Ethan Pinnock had to make a last-ditch challenge in one of those instances. So the left-hand side for Jamaica is where Curacao has been penetrating, or at least for the first half of the play. Let's see what they come out with the second half. But Dick Advocaat's men, they look good value for money, and they aren't playing as cowards. They're playing their football. They're not being intimidated by the Jamaican national team or the fans at the national stadium, who have been brilliant for the first 45. I think Curacao is good value for money so far, and they made the game really competitive. The Reggae Boys fans, I know even those in the stands this evening, have been impressed with the quality of football that Curacao has been playing. You hear both say, no, I don't think it's an easy game. Remember, folks, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. We're up to 34,200 subscribers. Let's get it to 35,000 people right now. And yeah, the players are out there. They're warming up. So the few of the bench players warming up, some warming up a little bit more than others. Some warming up a little bit more than others, and usually that's indicative of early substitutions in the second half. We're seeing, looks like Kaheem Dixon sitting down and doing a bit of groin work. Kaheem Dixon sitting down on the sideline while the rest of the players are on the pitch. He's doing a bit of groin work. So that's pointing to an early second half change.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous 3.
National Stadium packed to the brim. They can't take a message right now, people. That's how packed it is. We haven't seen it like this since Lionel Messi played in Jamaica last year. Last year? Yeah, I believe it was last year or earlier this year. I think it's last year. If Jamaica loses, does that mean they will not go to the World Cup? Not necessarily. So there are a few situations that have to work out in Jamaica's favor in order for them to advance. But if they lose, what is guaranteed is that they won't qualify automatically to the World Cup. So yes, it is halftime. It is halftime. Just like here, it is halftime. So halftime TV giving you the halftime report. Sorry, I'm late. What's the score? Lisa, the score is 0-0. The score is 0-0. halftime in the game. So Jamaica 45 minutes away from making history. A small contingent of Curacao fans, they're cheering their team on. Can't be more than 2 dozen. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's more than 2 dozen. But yeah, no vibes in the stands. Curacao, they got the game plan right, because the first half they came out and they silenced the Jamaican fans. So that's what they needed to do, because Jamaica has the home crowd advantage. If you can come out and you can silence the fans, you're good. You're off to a good start, right? Silence the fans, off to a good start. Blessing me general just a forward, so reggae boys are play. Them are go on good, you know. Them are go on good. They will hold their own. We just need to get a smash and grab in the second half. Yeah, score a 1 goal and lock shop and call it a day. But yeah, you think we are gonna win? I hope we win. Naturally, I'm gonna be hoping. The fans in the stands, they're pensive right now. Everybody has their hand on cheek. People looking nervous as the Jamaican team gets ready for the second half. Thank you so very much. Link to watch it. You can watch it on YouTube, CONCACAF YouTube page, One Spot Media, Television Jamaica, so it's live on TVJ, ESPN, and also Paramount Plus. So those are the options. So if Jamaica draws, they finish on 11 points and they qualify for the World Cup spot in every situation, except if Haiti wins by 8 goals, not going to happen. Honduras wins by 6, and Suriname and Panama win. So if Jamaica draw, we're in the playoffs still. Let's see. Let me provide an update in the other game. It's 2-0. Haiti at halftime. Haiti is leading Nicaragua by 2 goals to 0. 0-0 in the game. Suriname and Guatemala. Sorry, Haiti leading Nicaragua. Costa Rica 0-0 as well in their game. So Haiti looks like they're shooing right now. Panama is leading El Salvador by 2 goals to 0, and Trinidad and Tobago leads Bermuda by 1 goal to 0. Somewhere, Lisa said they should have them should have drawn for Bonnie Shaw. uh, got jokes in it. All right, so the second half is underway. Second half underway. Deep breaths as we get the next 45 minutes underway. I think it's ordained in the stars right now for Jamaica to go on and get an early goal in the second half and to go on and to win this game. And yeah, the entire national stadium celebrating, fans going crazy. Can you repeat the page? Okay, so the YouTube page is CONCACAF. So CONCACAF YouTube page. So CONCACAF YouTube page, type in CONCACAF on YouTube. You have to drill in it though. You have to type in CONCACAF, then you drill in it. You will see a number of games, and then you choose which one you want to watch, which is obviously Jamaica versus Curacao. But again, what do you think you should out on after halftime? Well, I was expecting to see Kaim Dixon early in the second half. Expectations are still the same. I think the coach is probably waiting until maybe the 60-minute mark to make his first change. Feel we can win if it's even a Bob Marley. I would take that, yeah? Yeah, man. We take a Bob Marley, right? Right now, we'll take anything. Right now, we take anything right now. So, Lacadia cross into the box. Andre Blake chases out and gathers. Looks to get the play going real quick. No pressing from Curacao. They are allowing Andre Blake time on the ball. As soon as Andre Blake gathers, they basically CONCACAF. That's CONCACAF. So CONCACAF, CONCACAF. So it's second half play, folks. Second half play. Shamar Nicholson, he's looked bright all game. Getting the ball in the box there. Bobby Reed, a tad too late as goalkeeper room gathers. Bright play there from Shamar Nicholson. He's the one we generally expect to be in the box, but he collecting it deep, taking it down the left, and then getting it inside. In Jamaica, you can watch it on TVJ. In Jamaica, you can watch it on TVJ. TVJ is airing it live, or you can watch it on Checkboss Instagram. If you follow Checkboss on Instagram, you can watch it there as well. I think he's showing the match on his Instagram live stream. Wishful thinking, yeah. We take anything right now. We take anything right now because the score is 0-0. Jamaica needs a win. We do not want to go to the playoffs, people, for a number of reasons. Right? We do not want to go to the playoffs. So 83,000 views on the video, folks. Remember to share it with your friends. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Good play there from Curacao again. This time around, it is Juninho Bakuna, and he's felled by Bobby Reed. Little bit lousy in releasing that pass, and as was the case in the first, well, his brother comes across to defend him. Must be nice having a big brother to defend you on the pitch. So he delayed the pass, and once he let it go, Bobby Reed coming in late left something on him. We haven't had any cards in this game so far, but it's been quite a physical encounter. Neither team has been backing out of challenges. The tackles have been coming in. Spreading it wide on that instance. Oof, the pitch is so awful. Like, the pitch is disgustingly awful, people. Like, even when the players are running, it's almost as if, I don't know, awful. Anyway, ball over the top to Shamar Nicholson. Good hold-up play. Pulls off his defender and then plays it back to Gregory Lay, who then plays it into midfield to Ian Frey. Tries to advance the team forward. He's pressured, arm on the shoulder from Leandro Bakuna. Referee blows his whistle for a foul. Ian Frey has looked good. He's looked good this first 55 minutes or first 50 minutes of the game. Bakuna getting to his shoulder and pushing him down. So the Inter Miami player, Ian Frey, is he even still with Inter Miami? Yeah, he is. But ball over the top from Curacao. Andre Blake playing super high. And, Andre Blake playing super high. Game-defining moment there from the Jamaican skipper. As had Andre Blake not gotten to that, or even if he was a tad late, that could have changed the direction of the game completely. So again, Jamaica pushing forward, and in doing so left themselves a little bit light at the back, and were almost punished just now, as a ball over the top meant it was a one-on-one situation between Andre Blake and the Curacao attacker. Ultimately, it was intercepted by Andre Blake, who played it out for a throw-in. The floodgates are gonna go, are gonna open up soon, folks. But Curacao, they're playing their game.
Building a new commercial property is exciting, but every detail matters, especially the roof. At Legacy Roofing,
Is countering that. Oof, Greg Lay heads it against the post. And again, Curacao passes it over the top. Long ball over the top because Jamaica is desperate. I sense a goal coming, you know. I sense a goal coming. Inches away. Inches away just now. Greg Lay could have gotten Jamaica on the score sheet. Whew. Nail-biting moment there. Hopefully Jamaica doesn't regret it. Wonderful opportunity there. Greg Lay advancing forward. Ronaldo Cephas gets the cross in. Ian Frey intercepts. Plays it back to Bobby Reed, who spreads it wide. And Richard King, from about 40 yards out, skies it. So Dujon Richards, he's warming up with Kaim Dixon, and the fans are going crazy. They can't wait to get them on the pitch. Jonathan Russell, he's there as well, warming up. We're 5 minutes away from the 60-minute mark. Let's see what Coach Steve McLaren does when it gets there. A goal is all that Jamaica needs right now. A goal changes everything. So Ian Frey, good 60 minutes for him, a good 55 minutes so far. Ball over the top, the Curacao goalkeeper gathers as Shamar Nicholson was occupied. This match is so close, people. So very close. 60 minutes, 5 minutes away. I think we're currently at a stage where we can say both teams have had spells in this game. The second half, Curacao has been more of let's catch them on the break. But the first half, it was head-to-head, end-to-end stuff. Kaheem Dixon currently receiving instructions from the coaching staff as he is prepared to enter the fray. But who does he replace? So if you want to watch the match, So Demari Gray is substituted, appears to have an injury, and he's replaced by Kaheem Dixon. Ronaldo Cephas, we haven't seen much of him. Kaheem Dixon wearing the number 9 shirt this evening. You can watch it live on CONCACAF YouTube page. You can watch it live on TVJ Sports Network, so One Spot Media. You can also watch it live ESPN. You can watch it on Paramount Plus. So Demari Gray issues out some words of comfort to Kaheem Dixon. The weight of the world is on your shoulders now. He's been posting on Instagram all day. They have him in the Superman costume. Will he be Jamaica's Superman this evening? Young Kaheem Dixon. Brilliant at the schoolboy level. Brilliant in the National Premier League. And he earned his move to England. And now he's back to grant Jamaica's wish of a second World Cup appearance. Another long throw into the box. That's been the order of the day. That's basically where football has gotten to these days. If you're in Florida, Paramount Plus. If you're in Florida, it's Paramount Plus. Haven't seen much of Cephas in this game, if I'm to be honest with you. Haven't seen a lot of Cephas, but so 60 minutes gone in this game. It's Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. Heavy touch from Greg Lay there. Woo. Ian Frey picks up the first yellow card of the game. Jamaica will want to avoid the stop-start play because that only plays into the hands of Curacao. They're calling the stretcher on right now. They're calling the medics. Player there in full dribble mode. Body check from Ian Frey, and he picks up the first yellow card of the game. That's a yellow card every day of the week. Yeah, body check Ian Frey, putting himself in front of the player. So yeah, stop start, as I said, doesn't really benefit Jamaica. Good try there. Getting into the box, Curacao. Dribbling into the box and getting the cross in. Cleared by Isaac Hayden, who was waiting for it on the edge of the 6-yard box. corner from Curacao, which then ends in a goal kick for Jamaica. So Coach Steve McLaren, another shake of the dice as the night comes to an end for Ian Frey, who just picked up an injury. And he is replaced by Jonathan Russell. Coach needs goals. Ian Frey, almost in tears, as he exits the pitch. Good outing for him, though. Good outing for him. He played a good 60 minutes. The beginning, I must say, I wasn't too impressed with the starting lineup, but Ian Frey was good for 60 minutes. Anyway, back to the game at hand. We're looking for some more of that Shamar Nicholson, Kaheem Dixon combination that we saw the last time they played together. 93,000 people have viewed this video so far. Remember to share it, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Halftime TV, and this is our coverage of Jamaica versus Curacao live World Cup qualifiers. This is the final round. Jamaica needs a win if they are to progress automatically through to the World Cup. "25 minutes to go. 25 minutes between Jamaica and the World Cup. 25 minutes between Curacao and history. Kaheem Dixon.
AI is generating.
Tim.
And they pass it back to the defenders. Curacao is making Jamaica work for it. I know at the beginning of the day, folks thought it would be far more straightforward than this. Leandro Bacuna at the heart of everything that they've done. Brilliant save there from Andre Blake, one that you'd expect him to make. Ball over the top, and Locadia striking it instantly. Not even taking a touch, but striking it off the left boot. And Andre Blake gathering. So many almost moments, people. Oof. So many almost moments. Ugh. So close, so close. So ball into the box. Frey has ice on his shoulders. He's sitting on the grass next to the bench. Long throw again from Ethan Pinnock into the box. Ronaldo Cephas appears to have been lining up the spectacular. Ultimately, referee points to the spot and says it's a goal kick. But backtracking to that previous play, dangerous ball into the box from Bobby Reed. And had it not been for the intervention of the Curacao defenders, so Curacao now making their changes. Antonis and Antonis coming in, and Gore coming off. Gore, the number 18, got a goal last time against Jamaica. Good run from him again today. Some dangerous sprints down the flank. He's kept the Jamaican defenders honest this evening. And this is an attacking change, you know. Antonis, he's an attacking player. So do not expect the Curacao team to retreat. Best form of defense is attack, and Curacao is showing just that this evening. Antonis straight into the heart of the action. Bobby Reed backs off, didn't want to give away the foul there. First clear touch of the ball from Antonis. Attempts a pass. It is intercepted by Richard King. And ball into touch. 20 minutes to go, halftime TV viewers and subscribers. It is Jamaica versus Curacao, and this is for an automatic place at the 2026 World Cup. It's all or nothing. It's throwing the kitchen sink at it right now because Jamaica needs a goal. Oof. Ooh. Jonathan Russell cross into the box. Shamar Nicholson just high. It comes off the crossbar. Shamar Nicholson. Jamaica is etching closer and closer, folks. Closer and closer. That's the second time this evening that we've gotten it off the upright. Second time this evening off the upright. The first time it was Greg Lay. This time Shamar Nicholson climbing highest, getting his head onto it. Oof. Oof. Inches, people. Inches. Centimeters. Another nearly moment, people. Jamaica has had some good chances this evening. Richard King, last-ditch tackle there. Whew. Unlucky the other day in Karim. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. So Curacao, they've been a bit more reserved in the second half. Offside, Antonis. Yeah, offside. The Curacao fans went crazy. The Curacao fans went crazy, but it is offside. It is the number 11. He just came onto the pitch. Just came onto the pitch. Fans already crying. Offside all day long. So I don't know why they haven't updated it on the screen as yet, but it is offside. Yep, there you go. We have the update now. But that's just a glimpse of what the Curacao team can do if Jamaica shuts off. We're not changing the shirt this evening. We're not changing. But I tell you what, although Jamaica has hit the post twice, Andre Blake has had more work to do this evening. Room there, misjudgment, bit of confusion between the Curacao goalkeeper and his defenders, and the ball bounces harmlessly through for a goal kick. Oh, how we wish that had been bouncing towards goal. So with 17 minutes to go in this game, it is Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. 17 minutes to go in the game, Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. There isn't anybody sitting on the Jamaica bench except Ian Frey, who picked up an injury. Everyone is on their feet. The same thing goes for the fans in the National Stadium right now. 30,000 plus fans on their feet. You can't sit down for this game. So Dexter Lembikisa, he has the speed, he has the strength to be the last man back, and he is. Kaheem Dixon helping out on that instance, passes it long over the top. Greg Lay makes an attempt for it, but it is shepherded outside for a Curacao goal kick. I bet they just, yeah. Cole CM10. So Leandro Bacuna, he's down. Leandro Bacuna, he's down. Dujon Richards and Bailey Cadamarteri receiving instructions. So they will be the next change for Jamaica, or the next changes for Jamaica in the final 10 minutes of the game. So far, Curacao has only made one change. Jamaica has put on Kaheem Dixon for Demari Gray, and they've also put on Jonathan Russell for Ian Frey. Shot from outside the 18-yard box. Andre Blake saves it, and Richard King goes belligerent on his teammates for allowing that shot in. So, no retreat, no surrender from this Curacao team. They're keeping the fans at the National Stadium honest. And if there is going to be a winner in this game, I tell you what, it's going to be a 1-0 game. If there's going to be a winner, it's going to be 1-0. So changes are afoot as Jamaica looks to make a pair of substitutions. Lembikisa comes off. Bobby D. Cordova Reed comes off as well. And Dujon Richards ten or so. The final 10 minutes or so of the game. So Jamaica is throwing the kitchen sink at it right now. We have Dujon Richards, Shamar Nicholson, Bailey Cadamarteri, Kaheem Dixon, Ronaldo Cephas. It looks like we're playing two strikers now. Jonathan Russell So all of 6 attacking players, as in 6 players that could either play as a winger or a striker. And it's a Curacao goal kick. Jonathan Russell remonstrates. So right now it is the defenders. Right now it is the defenders. King, Pinnock, and Lay. Hayden helping out there as well. And then for everybody else, it's attackers. For everybody else, it is attackers. KG encounter. KG encounter. This game is perfectly poised for someone to be the hero. Perfectly poised for someone to be the hero. 10 minutes to go. Jamaica versus Curacao. Long ball into the box. Curacao wins the header. Jamaica wins the second header. Ball over the top from Curacao, and Andre Blake claims it. He kicks it long immediately. Curacao gathers in midfield. Kaheem Dixon, he recovers it, spreads it wide to Whisper. Over the top for Shamar Nicholson. It comes off his head for Ronaldo Cephas. Takes his man down to the byline. Oof, too much on that one. Too much on that one. And Curacao, they make a pair of substitutions now. So calculated and strategic with their substitutes. With 10 minutes to go in the game. Blessings to everybody who's tuned in. If you've subscribed to Halftime TV, thank you so very much. And if you haven't done so as yet, go ahead and subscribe right now. A 100,000 views on this video. Keep on smashing the like button. Keep on sharing the live stream as well. Whew. 10 minutes away from history, folks. 10 minutes away from Jamaica either qualifying automatically for a second World Cup or going to the playoffs for one final throw of the dice. So Locadia sees Andre Blake off his line, tries a hopeful attempt from in his half. Tell you what, had that been on target, Andre Blake would have been in some trouble there. But another attack from Jamaica. Curacao just about locking up shop now. It's 5-3. Well, it's 6-3-1. It's 6-3-1. And if you thought Jamaica struggled for creativity in midfield before, it's going to be even worse now. So, a pair of yellow cards for Jonathan Russell and Antonise, it looks like. Oh, how wonderful it would be if Jamaica scores on the final minute of this game. Don't want to leave it that late, but Euphoric stuff. 82 minutes in, people. Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. It's now Route 1 football. Long balls into the box. Hoping for chaos, hoping for mistakes. It's Jamaica 0, Curacao 0. Jonathan Russell, he needs to be very careful. He just picked up a yellow card. And if he's not careful, a single yellow card could quickly turn into 2. Hopeful attack here for Jamaica. Let's see what will come off it. Roderick Douglas saying Curacao deserves the World Cup spot. Crossfield ball there for Ronaldo Cephas, who's played his heart out today. Lot of defensive work required of him this evening, and as such, we haven't seen that much in the attacking phase. But Isaac Hayden being allowed all the time in the world on the ball. It's 2 blocks right now from Curacao. They've left Locadia as the only person up, and the gap between Locadia and the midfielders is humongous. Basically saying, hey, Jamaica, can you break us down? And whenever they break through and go forward, Jamaica is in problem. Richard King surrenders a corner in that instance. But again, it could have been worse because it was a 2 versus 1 at one point in that play. So Anthony's and Locadia keeping the Jamaican defenders honest. Locadia has the energy to quickly get up pitch. Who will be the hero this evening, folks? 5 minutes to go. Jamaica versus Curacao. Who will be the hero? A question that we've constantly been asking this evening. We've yet to receive those answers. And there are only 5 minutes to determine that. If there will be a hero any at all. Kaheem Dixon helping out defensively there, shoving his man off the ball. He was in a dangerous position, but Dixon did what he had to do, ensure that he didn't get his shot away. Haven't seen much of Whisper since he came on the pitch, you know. Ooh! Off the post for a 3rd time. Bailey Kadimatri crossed into the box. He got his head to the ball. It looks like this evening is just not Jamaica's day. 3 times off the upright. 3 times off the upright, people. I kid you not. Bailey Kadimatri, Greg Lay, and Shamar Nicholson have all seen their efforts ricochet off the upright this evening. Whoa. You could not make this up. Attempt into the box from Whisper. It's intercepted. Ethan Pinnock plays it into touch. Oh, looking back at it now, Bailey Kadematri, folks, centimeters away. Jonathan Russell got the first header. Bailey Kadematri following up, at least anticipating where the ball would fall. He got his head to it. Jonathan Russell. Shit! Jonathan Russell, people, gets a red card. Jonathan Russell gets a red card. Jonathan Russell gets a red card, a second yellow card.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed on Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers on our platform.
Jonathan Russell gets a second yellow card for an accumulation of fouls. He got a yellow card. He fouled the player afterwards. And then he went on to foul another player. There's a whole lot of afters happening on the pitch right now. Jesus. I said it. Jonathan Russell needed to be careful because a single yellow card could easily turn into 2 yellow cards. The Curacao player is still down. The Curacao players, the Reggae boys, are gathered around the referee. Curacao medical team chased on the pitch. Ooh. Yeah, step on the top of his foot there. Whether it's... Ooh. And the Curacao fans go crazy, people, because with 5 minutes of stoppage, Jonathan Russell makes his way to the changing room. A second yellow card. Accumulation of foul. Accumulation of foul, I think it is. Because what happened, Jonathan Russell got a yellow card. About 2 minutes after that, he fouled someone. And then this is the second foul for him since he got that yellow card. So Curacao making some substitutions now as they're removing the striker Locadia. Richard King, a lot of shoving. Richard King picks up a yellow card for his efforts. Well, you know what they say, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. It'd be even better now if Jamaica were to score on the last minute. The odds stacked against them. And getting that goal on the last kick of the game. With 10 men. With 10 men. Jamaica have it all to do right now with 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Goal kick for Jamaica, one that Andre Blake's take quickly. Richard King advances forward, plays it through, and Curacao, now they're going the other end. Ethan Pinnock chases across, has Anthony's for company, and it's a throw in at the Jamaican corner flag. Gets it back to Andre Blake, takes a touch, holds his head up to see where the passes are at. Andre Blake, midway now, his half, kicks it long. Shamar Nicholson doesn't get to it, and it rolls harmlessly through to the Curacao defender. Now with Juninho Bakuna, attempt at a through ball through the middle. Andre Blake spreads it wide on this instance. Oof. Dujon Richards is fouled. One minute to go, people. It's now or never for Jamaica. And I'm more on the side of thinking it is no. I think it will happen now as Whisper stands over the resulting free kick. Andre Blake ends up taking it, passes it to Whisper, and Whisper wins a penalty. Penalty. Dujon Richards, the final minute of the game, Whisper wins a penalty to take Jamaica through to the World Cup. VAR naturally is going to take a look at it. Let's see. Whisper gets it. Whisper gets it. Looks like it's a clean tackle to me, but we need that penalty. Drama, people. Final minute of the game. Final seconds of the game. Final seconds of the game. The referee is invited over to the screen. And usually when the referee is invited over to the screen, the penalty is overturned. Usually, if the referee goes over to the screen, people, if the referee is invited over to the screen, no penalty. Yellow card for a member of the Curacao team. You cannot make this up, people. This is the most dramatic game of football that I've seen, I could say, in all my life. Richards again. It's Whisper. Whew. Whoa, what a game of football. What a game, people. Roller coaster of emotions over the last couple of minutes. And we may very well be sitting here until the 100th minute because of the stoppages, because of the VAR checks, because of everything. Crossing to the box there, Richard King, he gathers. The Jamaican player still in the box waiting for it. Goalkeeper gathers. Lots of stoppages in stoppage time. Curacao they can count their lucky stars because everything that could have possibly gone wrong for Jamaica this evening have gone wrong. And we're still playing at 99 minutes. We're still playing at 99 minutes, people. At 99 minutes, we're still playing. Andre Blake under pressure there. The Jamaican players back on the line. Oof. Andre Blake playing as a sweeper there and could have been in some problems, but the defenders covered him. It's all or nothing, people. 100th minute, we're still playing. Jamaica playing as if they're the team. Jamaica playing as if they're the team with 11 players. The game cannot end. Curacao, they're asking the referee what's happening. So 5 minutes of stoppages has quickly turned to 10, and we're still going. So throw in from Ethan Pinnock. So the ref has had enough, and Curacao advance. Cured a draw against Jamaica, the mighty Reggae Boys at the National Stadium. And as was the case down in Curacao, Jamaica again failed to score against Curacao. The players are crying. The coaching staff is crying. They cannot believe it. They're heading to the 2026 World Cup in North America. This is what dreams are made.